Well, I hit the start live video. Let me roll my windows up before I was ready to. Because I actually was trying to spell business out, so I hit the wrong prompt. So I'm live now, so I might as well talk. How are you all doing? It's super Saturday morning. Seems like things are a little smuggy in Mississippi, I guess because of the rain we got last night. So I guess you all like my 𝒞𝓋𝑒 or 𝒞𝓋𝑒 challenge. That was for my daughter. We had a lot of fun. But I'm on my way to the gym, and oftentimes I'm thinking about credit or something like that. So if I can drop a nugget, I will. And I'm on my way actually to drop someone's one of my clients' letter in the mail. So I'm taking out this couple of minutes to talk about inquiries, right? Hard pulls on your credit report, right? Hard pulls on your credit report. And this is so important. A lot of people don't understand the damage of having too many people pull your credit, and especially getting denied from it, right? They don't understand the damage of that, because that can prevent you from being qualified to get a home. I think if you have 6 or more within the last 6 months, and some of my realtors, if they watch and chime in on this video, they can comment later on. I think that's correct. Or if you are a person that's looking to build your business, right, and you want to get business credit. And I love business credit because it does not report to your personal credit. It's like that hidden credit, right, that they don't know about. And business credit, you can also get 0% interest. I have an Amex Blue card, and I'll show it to you in a minute, in my business name. And so I really, really love business credit options. But oftentimes, to qualify for business credit, you have to be a PG, is what we call a personal guarantee. So let me connect this on my prompter, because like I said, I didn't intend to hit the live button, and I have to let me connect this. And so, excuse me for a minute, let me get this right. All right. And so when qualifying for business credit, you have to be a personal guarantee, which means your personal credit has to be on point. So I always keep this with me. I have someone's letter that I'm mailing, and while I'm at a stop, let me show you my Amex Blue card. If you put up my personal credit, this it won't even show. Right, show you the back of it. It won't even show on my personal credit. This is all in my business name. And then I also have, let me show you the back. Well, I can, my other business, Chase Inc. card. But my personal credit had to be on tag. And I could not have 5 or more inquiries within the last year on my personal credit report, right? And the same thing when it became time for me to be a homeowner. And so a lot of people don't understand this, and they use their credit just like the luck of a draw, which what I mean by that is they just, like if you're shopping at Bass Pro Shop, right, and they just, or Belts. I know Bass Pro Shop and Belts is really, really prominent for doing this. And you shopping at Bass Pro Shop and Belts, and they just come up, hey, would you like to apply for a belt cards today? JCPenney, when you get ready to check out, would you like to, you get whatever there, you can get 10% off your purchase if you get approved for a JCPenney card or a Bass Pro Shop. If you apply for a card today, you can get up to 10% off your total purchase. And they approve. And you know, people will say, okay, let me try. I love to get that 10% off. And you get denied. And that affects your personal credit. Every inquiry or pull on your personal credit will pull your credit report, especially if you're getting denied, by 3 to 5 points. So For the business credit world and for the mortgage world, they want to see 5 and under inquiries, and that automatically eliminate people from becoming homeowners or for getting business credit. And that's something that the African American community, the black and brown community, need to build on, honestly. Business credit and mortgage loans, being qualified for mortgage loans. And so what it is, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? You can find this in the Credit Secret book. I can't reference to it because I'm driving. They have the letters, right, that you need to use to submit to get those inquiries removed. And they also have this secret of SageStream. They have the information. SageStream is another third-party reporting agency that reports to the 3 major credit bureaus, and they report your inquiry pools to Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And so when people are doing credit repair for you, if they're not freezing or stopping these third-party research, because I said over and over again that Equifax, TransUnion, Experian are big businesses, they do not have the time to research. All of these letters are coming into them, so they have third-party data researchers that do the research and quote-unquote say that they verify your debt. Now, a lot of times we don't understand that their method of verification is not accurate. In other words, they can't send you a screenshot, right? Or a collection agency can't send you a screenshot of your bill and say, I validated this debt or I verified the debt, right? Because a screenshot is not the legal or a accurate way of verification according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 611, Section 611. But if you don't know that, right, then you will accept that. You will accept that from a collection agency, and they don't have the right to collect from you, and they'll send you a screenshot of a bill, and then say this is verification, but that's not accurate verification, right? And so it has to be physical verification. It's 3 forms of verification that's legal according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and that's your e-signature, your original signature on a contract in blue ink, or your a video footage of you actually coming in, if you're car shopping or something like that, signing a document, giving them permissible purpose under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to actually do a pull on your credit. If they don't have these 3 means of verification, and if they didn't have permissible purposes, then it's illegal inquiry or pull on your credit report. But you have to have the verbiage, you have to have the language and the jargon. And this is why getting this book is so important, because not only does it give you letters that show you how to apply the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and it gives you the verbiage, the language, and the jargon in this book, but it also tells you how to apply it, right? It tells you how to state the method of verification in Fair Credit Reporting Act 611. It tells you how to freeze those SageStream, right? If you're trying to get inquiries for pull, it gives you the information to SageStream. If you're trying to get bankruptcy removed, it gives you the information to freeze or opt out of LexisNexis, right? And these are things and that's why I tell people, you need to decide if you want to do it yourself and repair your own credit, or you want to hire a professional to do it for you, because a lot of people are not getting results from not LexisNexis, but Lexis law firm. I'm trying to think of that law firm. Lexington law firm. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not getting results. Good morning to you. And it's some other well used company that people don't get results from, but Lexington usually is number 1. And so if someone is repairing your credit, the very first thing you need to look for to see if this company knows what they're doing, if they ask for your driver's license, a social security card and or a utility bill or W-2. If they don't ask for that, I would be very cautious that they know what they're doing. I really would, because the very first thing you need to do in repairing your credit is have those 3 forms of identity, so that you can make changes and update your address, because a lot of bad credit is connected to bad addresses. And I tell people all the time, if you don't believe me, go to Experian, right? You can Google Experian and free credit report. Sign up for a free credit report. It will ask you some security questions. We've all heard the myth that you do not need to dispute online, and this is true. I would not dispute anything derogatory, anything negative online, because you waive some of your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. But I would dispute my addresses online, because number one, that puts you in the system, right? You'll get ID number that puts you in the system. So when you start sending your letters in, it expedites the process. It's more quicker. And then after you are in the system, you cannot dispute names online, right? You cannot dispute variations of your names. I've seen people that I've started repairing their credit, and they've had like 20 addresses reporting to their credit report. So what the first step to do is to get create that free account and go to Dispute Center, your personal information only, and start disputing those addresses. Do a clean sweep of different variations of your name, and it will tell you in Experian, if you try to dispute an address that's connected to a bankruptcy, a late pay, a charge off, a collection, it will say unable to dispute because you have 3 negatives account associated with that address. So what happens when you send in writing, right, to remove that address? Now, if the address is moved, right, if you remove a tree, sharpen the saw first, right? If that address is moved that's connected to the negative account, now the power of the letters are more effective, right? And so that's just some free credit repair loopholes that I gave you. Again, I tell people that's why I recommend this book. It's top notch. I do have credit repair classes in a private Facebook group. You have to have the book first, because if I'm referencing the book has the letters, and you need to be able to follow along with me in class. And again, you can get that book at www.𝒞𝓇𝑒𝒹𝒾𝓉.com. You'll see the Larry King infomercial for like $39. And if you want collections and late pays removed, then it's just $120. But bankruptcy is higher. I don't think I made that clear on my previous video I made yesterday. It's not $120 for the do-it-yourself bankruptcy class, but it's $200 for that. But you're still saving by doing it yourself, and I'm going to walk you step through the process of how to get that done. Hey, I'm signing off. It's time for me to go to the gym. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit like and you hit share for me on this terrific Saturday morning. Make sure you hit like and hit share. And if you want to be a part, I think I answered all the questions. Someone also asked me about cash flow, but I'll take care of that in another video about their cash flow. They want to increase their cash flow along with their credit scores, but I answered it in another video. It's time for me to get in the gym. Hey, I'm signing off. Have a great, great day. Miss Coach DeLoach.